Hello YouTube, Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting and a Fan. Right now the time is approximately 8:15 p.m. and the current date is Sunday, October 1st, 2017. And you will notice in the background Durga the kitten, who is she's doing what cats normally do. She finds a place where she wants to take a nap, and that is her spot. And in the background you hear Isis the alpha female, who is hissing because she's not letting me clean her ears, and when she lets me clean her ears she'll be a lot happier and whatnot. So, and Corey is somewhere probably taking a nap, and I have no idea where. But of all my cats, as most of you know, the one who appears in most of my videos is Durga the kitten. This is the one who's also known as Durga the tabby tigress, spider cat, Spidey cat, and of course Chica when she's misbehaving, which is not one of those times, obviously. So I felt led to do a quick check-in, look at my new do, ain't it fly? No, seriously, I actually do. For several years I've been divinely guided to cut my hair when the sun is in Virgo. As most of you know, the sun is in Libra now, has been in Libra for a little more than 2 weeks, so I was a little behind schedule. Also, even though this is not an official updates video, this is not tea, it's actually Café Bustero. And unfortunately, actually it was my awesome audiovisual person who discovered that my beautiful "Something Beautiful is on the Horizon" mug got cracked. And I was unpleasantly surprised. I took a moment or two to get upset about it, and I got over it. And I will, and I stand for the miracle that I'll receive a new one, because I love that mug. It's a very beautiful mug visually. It was a gift, and I love the inspirational message that something beautiful is on the horizon. So this is my beautiful earth tone mug that was my tea mug, but now it's my whatever I want to drink that's hot mug. So anyway, but yeah, I wanted to do a quick check-in, and I'm really looking forward to this month. There are a lot of good things that are happening this month, and I have awesome clients, I really do. I have truly awesome clients, and it never ceases to fascinate me how I learn from my clients, especially when they're availing themselves of my psychic services, like a reading or a private class or what have you. And I always find it fascinating that I learn from them, and I listen to what the universe is saying to them through me. And most of the time, I will remember a few key points, because there are those moments when, I hear my primary psychic guide David say something like, "Are you listening, Robert? Are you really listening?" And of course, in my mind, I'll always say, "Yes, David, I am listening." So whatever he's asking me to listen to rhetorically, I'm listening to and I'm getting. And it's like, oh, okay. And the reading I had today is with a regular client who's been using my psychic services for a little more than a year, and she is a joy. She is an absolute joy. She honors who I am and what I do. She gives me gifts on occasion. I know, right? I have clients that give me gifts all the time, so when I have a client that gives me occasional gifts, I'm like, but I still love them. That's, just let you know. But yeah, at one point in her reading, we were talking about the need for surrendering and releasing attachments. And I didn't even need to hear David say, "Are you listening, Robert?" And I knew that there have been some massive attachments in my life. And I'm reminded how whenever I have an attachment to something, or someone, as the case may be, I find that the things that I desire to manifest, I either keep at bay or I literally repel. So You know, and it just so happened that we were talking about surrendering and releasing attachments to money. And we had this amazing conversation during the reading about how she finally gets that the source of her financial supply is God, or as I would call him, Goddess. And I loved that she said that, because I remember thinking to myself, that was one of the most beautiful and profound and sacred things that I had ever learned from Catherine Ponder's prosperity books. That my source of income is not my clients, it's not my side position of employment, it's not relatives, it's not friends, it's not anything other than Goddess. And Goddess makes certain that I have avenues and channels and doors and points of income. But the divine truth is that I receive that money from Goddess. My divine financial supply comes from Goddess. And it was, you know, and of course I'm conducting this reading, so I really could not give myself over to this revelation, if you will, or as Oprah Winfrey would say, this aha moment. But it was very profound to remember this. And I was sharing with her a story about how when I was younger, I remember I had gone to one of my favorite metaphysics stores in Manhattan. It was in the Greenwich Village section of Manhattan. It was on Greenwich Avenue, approximately 2 blocks away from the corner of West 8th Street and 6th Avenue. It was called Crystal Gardens. And it was a metaphysical store, and they specialized in raw crystals and museum quality crystals, in crystal set jewelry. To Spirit, you would have loved this store. You and I have a love affair with crystals. You would have loved this store. Not only would your fingers would have been itching, your entire body, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, would have been itching to buy things in this store. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful store. I love the fact that the co-owners are also Reiki masters, and they would lead these wonderful workshops from time to time, focusing on crystals. I don't know if they ever led a Reiki workshop, but they definitely led some crystal workshops that were just wondrous and fantastic. And I remembered that one day I had gone to this store and I had left my wallet in the store, and I didn't even realize it. I mean, I had money in my pocket, so I got home and I had gotten a phone call from the manager at the time, Yvette, and you know, she said that, oh, we found your wallet, so we're going to treat ourselves to our favorite cafe with your money. And I took it as a joke, which, you know, having 3 planets in Capricorn, I don't joke about money or sex. And yet there was just this, you know, and yes, there's a part of me that thinks to myself, well, chronologically I was younger, so, but I also knew that I was divinely provided for. I knew that as I know my name. And I'm remembering that. And today, I've been remembering that I really am divinely provided for. And, you know, I don't like to talk about things that are negative and disempowering, especially when I'm in front of the camera. But I will tell you that there have been some challenges, some challenging moments in my life since April that have been very frustrating, that have been very soul-wearying. And I'm being reminded of divine truths. And I'm also being reminded that I was massively caught up in these illusions, and I was interacting with these illusions like they were hardcore realities. So I'm feeling this level of energetic and spiritual healing today. And it is quite profound. And it is quite amazing. And it's reminding me that it's reminding me that I really need to be patient with myself, and that there are things that are happening behind the scenes, even if I don't see them and even if I don't realize them. But make no mistake, these things that have been happening that I thought were hardcore realities have left me feeling like I want to break everything that's fragile in sight. But I don't want to do that. I mean, I've talked about that, and I said that I've had that thought, but I really don't want to do that. What I do want is to be at peace. I really want to be at peace. And I need to remember that going postal and getting a gun is not going to bring me peace. I know I have that thought in the back of my mind, but that's another illusion. Ironically, that's the easier illusion to remember that it's an illusion. Go figure. So, and you know, I'm also very excited about this month. And I'm really excited about the next 2 weeks. I really feel like now is the time for me to make the videos that I've been wanting to make, that I've been talking about making for months and months and months. And I really feel like this is the time. And I also need to apologize to those of you who have created video replies, or VRs for short, for my hashtag Sept Tarot tag and my hashtag Sept Oracle tag. I have not watched them yet. And make no mistake, I have to be really, 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 really busy if I haven't watched them yet. So I need to massively take advantage of all the downtime that I have right now. And quite frankly, this entire week is going to provide me with a lot of downtime. The week after let me make it easier. The week of Sunday, October 8th, which is exactly 7 days from today, that's not a downtime week for me. That is like, yes, she's sleeping so beautifully. I love cats, but I especially love them when they're sleeping. Well, you know, Isis, you could be up here. You could be up here. Huh? You don't want to be on the video? You can see how beautiful and gorgeous you are? Of course you say, she's... Hiss. Yeah, She shakes, she's not a stupid cat. She's not stupid. You know, she shakes her head really fast when, okay, if you're gonna keep hissing, you're gonna have a problem. So drink some water, relax. Ay, qué mal creada, coño. Anyway, and I also feel the need to apologize to those of you who have commented on my VR to Sammy Menzo's 5 of 5 faves. I'm apologizing to you because that video is going to be taken down so that I can upload the one that has the correct spelling of Sammy's last name. She probably does not have an issue with it, but I know I have an issue with it. Because you better believe, you better spell my last name the right way. You better spell my last name the right way. I am that kind of a bitch that way. It's true. I'm like, what? You misspelled my name? It's not a difficult name. It's not 5 syllables long. It's not 25 letters. What's the matter with you people? And my last name is Alvarez. It's a very common surname. That's like misspelling Smith. Just, you know, a Latino version of Smith. Anyway, so I wanted to show you one of the cozy mysteries that I'm reading, and I'm of course I'm so loving it because it's entitled Death by Coffee, and I love the fact that Alex Erickson is a man. So many of these cozy mysteries are written by women, so that this person is actually a man named Alex, not a woman named Alex is cool, because that's like an unusual thing. I love this novel. I'm really getting into it. Of all the cozy mysteries that I'm currently reading, I'm well into this one than the others. More into this one than the others. And one of the wonderful books that I'm rereading that are more metaphysical, and I say rereading because I've read it several times before, and it really is one of my personal favorite prosperity books. It is Miracle Power for Infinite Riches by the late and great Dr. Joseph Murphy. He is probably most well known for his book, oh my goodness, it's so funny. I've only read the book once, and it is his most well-known book. Oh yes, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. I've read it once, and it's just so funny because I've only read it once. I enjoyed the book, but I enjoyed these books more for some reason. You know, I mean, it's like Louise L. Hay. It's like I have yet to read You Can Heal Your Life, but I have several of her other books that I've read and enjoyed, and that I've used with clients, and that I've used with students, and that I've used with loved ones and friends, and that I refer to from time to time as something that spiritually uplifts me. But You Can Heal Your Life, I have yet to read from cover to cover. Go figure. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I do look forward to catching up on a lot of things this month, and particularly this week. And if you have not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I absolutely invite you to do so. And if you have not already scheduled a reading with me, I absolutely recommend you do so as soon as possible. I wish all of you a beautiful October. I wish all of you a beautiful day, night, week, month, rest of 2017. And I look forward to bringing you some exciting videos, some cool videos, some spiritually uplifting videos, and some more deck review videos. And yes, I am also looking forward to more deck interview spread videos, because I have received some beautiful and wondrous and lovely compliments and comments on those videos, so I am definitely going to make them more of a priority as well. And with that, I wish you a beautiful night, and I wish you many, many mountains of blessings.